Buongiorno, Ezio. How could you leave a Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
What do you want, Vieri?
So many things. A larger palazzo, 2 new steeds, a prettier bride. Oh, and yes, your life. Finish him, and do not spare the women. What sorcery is this?
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Show yourself!
As you wish. Here, use this.
Kill them! Kill them all!
He runs like a Welshman, doesn't he? Hey guys, he runs like a Welshman. No, I'm just joking. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. When we left off, we were killing people. Actually, no we weren't. But that doesn't matter. Now there is, fair warning, there's going to be a lot of fighting this episode, but I am going to do my best to try not to monkey about too much. Let's see if I can get the kill here, and nice. Now one thing that I have to point out, I just have to say this. The combat in this system, as cool as it looks, not a challenge, not even a little bit. So maybe I'm going to be looking for things to maybe, I don't know, I was trying to say make it harder, but that wouldn't have sounded very kosher. Challenge runs, I'm always open for suggestions if you guys have any. But for now, I'm just going to try to speedrun through this because, again, fighting out in open combat, not really assassin-like if you ask me. Ha! Last kill. Oh hey, check this out, I think you guys will like it.
You have my thanks.
Keep the sword, Ezio.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Mario!
Uncle Mario?
It's been too long, Nipote. Far too long. I heard what happened in Firenze. Terrible. Come, let's get you all away from here.
Okay, I know you guys are dying for it, so here's my impression. It's me, Mario! Admittedly a bit high, but I don't care. Alright, cutscene.
So, tell me everything.
They executed father for treason. Federico and Petruccio too. And they came for me.
Do you know why?
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying. These are honest, hard-working people. Our shops may only carry simple goods, but they're well-made and dependable. There is a chapel here too. The prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I've never been much of a believer.
Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself.
With all the fighting that's been going on, this place has started to get a bit rough around the edges. I wish I could do something about it, but I just don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh? Here we are. Casa Dolce Casa. So, what do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me, I'd have her shining again if only I had the time. Now that you have had the tour, Nipote, you should go and outfit yourself. My men in the market are expecting you. Return here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle. I came here to escape Firenze. And I intend to take my family further still.
But what about your father? He'd want you to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni? Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later.
Some spending money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Well, there's probably not gonna be a lot of resting going on, if you know what I mean, though. Anyways, let's go to the local blacksmith, the smithy, as I like to say, and purchase a dagger and I believe some greaves. Now, while we're walking, I thought I'd kind of point out, forgive me if my pronunciation of any of the names in this game is a bit off or not up to your insanely high standards, as is what apparently is the most common case. I only say this because I do speak a little bit of Spanish, not a lot, mind you, but the pronunciation will kind of leak over here and there. I'll try to do my best, but hey, let's go talk to the doctor now and get some apothecary supplies, yeah.
I've done what I could, but perhaps you should avoid the deeds that brought you here.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, old man? I'm just joking. Let's get back to Mario now that we have the medicine. I'm just repeating myself. You know, I've noticed that talking about what you're doing is a lot easier than actually trying to be funny. Speaking of trying to be funny, while we're here, let me just go ahead and get this viewpoint. There is only one for, again, forgive my pronunciation, Monteriggioni, and it is on the roof over here. This will reveal everything on the map, making our lives a whole lot easier while we're here. And again, ignore the little tutorial stage. We're still technically kind of in tutorial mode. We haven't really gotten any assassin contracts, so trying to speed up these first few videos while we get up to speed, so to speak. But anyways, enjoy the view, everyone. Now, except in the case of really gorgeous views, I'm probably going to be cutting out the viewpoints pretty often now. In the meantime, let's talk to these two over here. Enjoy the cutscene.
Don't worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I know.
Now, the storyline does say that Ezio is a nobleman, so he probably has a lot of money. How much of that he still has after the events of the past couple episodes is debatable. Man, I'm getting way too heady with this game. Let me try to change the mood. Alright. Let's go talk to this exclamation point over here. Ah, Mario, my friend. How are you?
Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, ben fatto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Ottimo.
Well, you know what they say. Practice makes perfect.
You can swing.
Training time. You guys ready for a montage? No, I'm just joking. I wish I could play that song by Team America. But to make a long story short, we're gonna learn how to taunt.
Let's finish this.
We're gonna learn the counter. And of course, the dodge.
Come on.
Yeah, dodging isn't that great in this game. Anyways, after we finish those, we're taking on the big guy himself. And you guys know what? No mercy.
Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave, Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine! Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Yes, heritage. Nah, I feel kind of bad. Let's go make it up to that old guy. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I would be totally down for some revenge. You guys ever seen The Count of Monte Cristo? Terrific movie. Now, we did kill the main guy. Spoilers here, but Uberto, he was responsible for our father's and brother's death. But I would totally want to, try to kill the higher-ups if I were Ezio, just saying.
Uncle! Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
I wish to join them.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
Fantastic. Now before we leave, we are going to go and check on Maria, Ezio's mother. If you'll remember from last time, she was muted. I don't know whether the game really said that they did anything specifically to her or that she was just traumatized from the kidnappings, but in either case, let's just go see what's up.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Okay, moving right along. There are a few things to note here, but I will talk about that a little bit later. In the meantime, I want to try something. Look down. Back to me. I'm on a horse. Anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. That copyrighted? I sure hope not. But you know what? I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit so you guys can enjoy the view. Alright? I'll see you in a few. Well done, Mr. Horse. Who says horses are bad people? Alright, let's go see what Mario wants from us.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene. Then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than his host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Uncle. That's the best plan I've ever heard. Just joking. In this mission, we are finally gonna get the chance to kill Vieri, so as these guys distract the guys at the front, we're gonna, I guess you could say, sneak in through the back. A giggity. And for lack of a better term, just murder everyone. I mean, everyone. Alright, we're almost there, so let's try to get into character here. This is where all those years in acting are gonna come into handy.
Alright, Ezio. Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gate. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let us begin.
Awesome, let's get into position. Hey, get out of my way, you worm. Just joking, but before we actually climb over, we're gonna want to take out our throwing knives over here and take out these archers. Nice. If you do kill them fast enough, they won't set off the alarm, which doesn't really matter right now, admittedly, but 2 for 2, man. There is a third on the top, but we're gonna ignore him for now and just open the gates. Alright, now that the gates are open, we are finally free to engage the enemies directly. So you know what that means, don't you? Oh yeah! Okay, with those guys taken care of, we can finally assault the city. Now, you might notice that I cut out a little bit of that fight just because all it amounts is just me smashing the attack button. Seriously. Anyways.
I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm. Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
Of course, Uncle Mario. Now let's go take care of these guys, and now we have mercenaries. We can use them to help us fight, but the sad thing about this is that you can walk up to that group of about 9 people, do nothing but mash the attack button, and I'm almost certain that you're not gonna die. But I digress. Let's go kill him! Well, that wasn't too hard, now was it? Now, coming up here, we have a few more guards. You guessed it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be more assassin-like this time. I'm gonna try to sneak up on him. I'm gonna be more incognito, if you know what I mean. Alright, we got 2 over here, a couple on the stairs, but just ignore them and walk up very inconspicuously and stab him in the face. Very nice. Now, rather than fighting the rest of these guys, we're just gonna skip them. You know what? Because there's a cutscene over here, and I don't like the combat in this game, as you might have guessed by now. But hey, what's up, bro? How's it going?
Ezio! Your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him!
Oh, snap! This thing just got real. Don't worry, Uncle Mario. I'll save you! Hyah! Okay, probably overusing that song a little much, but I don't care if you don't care.
Ah, Nipote, there you are. It seems my plan has hit something of a snag. Vieri's men ambushed us, and now we've got our hands full. My brothers and I will deal with these guards. I want you to go on ahead and root out that snake. See that justice is served.
Justice? How about a sword to the face? That's what I'll give him. Now, Vieri, if you've forgotten, he's the guy that we saw at the beginning of this video. He basically tried to kill us, which is not very classy, if you ask me. But we finally get our chance at retribution. He's been, I don't know, he's been annoying us, let's just put it that way, for the past couple of episodes. And now we finally get a chance at payback. Now let's just make our way by rooftop to the, I was gonna say exclamation point, but to the crosshair-like waypoint on the north side. If you are wondering, then yes, we are actually gonna kill this guy, so get excited. As for now, I just have to kill a couple of moments because I don't know what to say right now, can you tell? Maybe I should start reading the dictionary or something. You ever do that? A. Noun. Used when referring to someone or something for the first time in a text or conversation. I'm just joking. Enjoy the cutscene.
It's settled. Vieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the refuge when we're finished. Now, is there anything else? Muy bien. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
Comandante! Comandante!
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes for you.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
Why don't you come out and fight me like a man, Vieri? Soldiers, distract the guards. I'll go for the kill. Alright, here we go, officially going to assassinate Vieri de Pazzi. Now, there are a few ways to approach this, but I'm going to show you what is, in my opinion, the easiest way. Vieri is standing in the middle tower, so go and sneak up back here and climb up the wall. Once you get onto the ledge, pull out your throwing knives, mark your target, and wait for it, kill him.
Fear not, Ezio!
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avessi sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Vieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
And there you have it. Now, don't worry everyone, the episode's not quite over, but I want to say one thing really fast. If you were audibly yelling at me to use my hidden blade, then trust me, I tried everything I could to make it work. I mean, as you saw when I was hanging on the ledge back there, you would think that would be a perfect opportunity to use the blade, but I just couldn't pull it off. However, the knives work just as well, so if you're having problems there, just do what I did and stab him in the back. At any rate, here we are back at Monteriggioni. Now, before we do end the episode, there are a couple of logistics to take care of, for lack of a better term. Let's just go and take the right staircase because, hey, why not? and there's actually the exclamation point right here. So another cutscene for you guys. Mario and his group of mercenaries.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Oh, hey, Ezio! I see you wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere.
E a puttane! What? It's true!
Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Yes, uncle. The Pazzi answer to another. A Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader of the Templar Order.
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
Yes, and he will kill you too, given the chance.
Then I must stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every other Templar has fallen to my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city. All right, that's enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
The only problem is, I don't know how to read. Nah, just joking. Let's go and make our way to Mario's room and read the letter, as Ezio clearly said... Why am I talking so slowly? Hey, what are you doing? He teleported, you sneaky coot. What are we looking at?
Look familiar?
On their codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. Each time I take on my father's work. All of it. I start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
Alright, I'll explain why a little bit later, but for now I'm just gonna meet you guys at the viewpoint real quick. Alright, see you in a moment. Okay, well, scattered throughout Monteriggioni are the 4 philosophical codex pages. Now what these are going to do for us, you know what, actually, never mind. I'm just going to show you where they are real quick. Now rather than walking to them, I am going to cut to them just because walking around is a bit of a waste of time. We're already at like half an hour here. But you guys get the drift. We just want to go and pick up all the 4 pages and make our way back to the villa. Pro pronunciation right there. Alright, Mr. Box, what do you got for me? What do you mean you're locked? No, I'm just joking. Done and done. Alright, I'll meet you at the next one. Okay, this next one is hidden really well actually. You know, right out in plain view. That's like the best hiding place ever, you know? Anyways, go and pick up that page and I'm gonna meet you back outside. On a horse. Okay, that still wasn't funny. But the last page is at the outskirt of the... Well, I guess it's not really in Monteriggioni because it's not in the castle walls, but details. There is actually a small little house on the side over here, which we are going to ransack. We're going to pillage it, and we're going to burn the place down, just for the fun of it, you know? Alright, there it is. Alright, horse, mush! Wait, uh-oh. You guys hear that? Well, as you guessed it, this will conclude the 3rd memory sequence, so I want to say thank you guys for watching, as always, and I will see you next time.